Just say yes. Just say there's nothing holding you back. Just say yes. Hello, my dears. I am the singing psychic, and welcome to this week's podcast, all about the songs of the week ahead for you to have your best life. And it is inspired because I'm also having a look at the songs around Shonda Rhimes' heart. Now, Shonda Rhimes, as you probably know, you should know, if not, go Google and watch her fabulousness. She wrote and created shows like Grey's Anatomy, Private Practice, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, and of course, the Bridgerton that's happening now. She did not obviously write that, but she has taken it and made it a fantastic television series. So, what is the song of the week for you all? Now, I am the singing psychic, and regular listeners, I know I have lots of you, will know I have traveled the world listening to the songs in people's hearts, and I am always right. So this is the song for you for the week ahead. And if you are listening to this not in the week I record it, that's fine. This is the mystic way of you coming to me. This is the song. And if you're going to listen to more than one episode today, then the song for you today is the first one you hear, okay? This is the rule. I am always right. There are two songs for you in your heart, both with same title. Say Yes. There's Just Say Yes by Snow Patrol and Say Yes by Tailor. And they both are about the fact that we have to stand up to life and say yes. It is so important. We have, as I just sang you, the bit of Snow Patrol. Just say yes, just say there's nothing holding you back. It's not a test, not a trick of the mind. Only love, just say yes. And of course, we have the fantastic Tailor. Say yes if you think they should speak what you feel. Say yes for the artist still keeping it real. Say yes. And if you got the spirit, stand tall and say yes, yes, you're. Yes, yes, you're. Say no if you're ready for some buck shakalang. Say no. I have no idea what buck shakalang is. Say no if you're fed up and ready to brawl. Not like they did in Capitol Hill on January 6th. Then say no way, you're, no way, you're. So what is the importance of saying yeah? Shonda Rhimes even wrote a book in 2015 called The Year of Saying Yes, and there's a TEDx talk. Go and listen, fantastic. Because she's an incredible woman, single mother, and an incredible titan of television. She makes so much. But for you, she has kept on working hard. She did a commencement address, and she said, don't be a dreamer, be a doer. So I want you to start saying yes. I want you to say yes to the extra cuddles from your children if they want to play. I want you to say yes if you are lucky enough to have a partner in this lockdown now. Say yes when they want to have some fun. I want you to say yes to your friend wanting to go for a walk outside. And I want you to say yes to your dreams, okay? I don't know what your dream is right now. But what I do know is you have to take action. Yes? Say yes. So where can you say yes in your life and your dreams? When opportunities come to maybe to do volunteer, like Tailor says, say yes if you think you should speak what you feel. I say yes. Say yes for the artist still keeping it real. What is real for you? We had, of course, the fantastic Biden-Harris inauguration this week on the Wednesday. And that fantastic poet with that beautiful poem, From Truth. And she finished it while the January 6th Capitol riots was going on. She is keeping it real, and I want you as an artist to keep it real too. What do you want to create? But know that you have to work at it. You can't just say, oh, I have a dream. No, that's not the song of the week. It's say yes and take action. It's say yes and make the moves. It's say yes and work your ass off. Okay? So I'm going to play the next two tunes for you. And there's a little one after. And then we're going to get into the songs around Shonda Rhimes' heart. Now and also when she was born. Because such a fantastic woman. An example for all of us to be so fierce. She's fierce, that woman. I love her. Okay. Now, if you're listening to this via social media channel, you won't hear the songs. I'm going to go straight to Shonda Rhimes, so you need to Google. But if you are listening on my Singing Psychic podcast, you will hear the tunes. Okay? Right. Over and out. I see you in 2 seconds. Get your armpit chakras out. I want you to dance around the room like you don't care. Get your hips moving wherever you are in the world. I want you dancing around. Come on, my loves. Get your armpit chakras. Yes, they are there. I have discovered them. Get your arms up and let your armpits breathe and feel the air and the beauty of you saying yes to life. Even though it feels like life is holding you in, it can't stop you from creating and loving and being the best you can be where you are now. Say yes. I hope you just waved your arms in the air anyway like you don't care. Just do it now, okay? Just wave your arms in the air like you don't care, even if there's no songs. Now, a huge song in Shonda Rhimes' life is Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
So many scenes in Shonda Rhimes' work uses music beautifully, and so many scenes you see the lovers there together making love or afterwards, whether it is the looks when they leave or their looks while they're in the middle of it. From McSteamy and McDreamy to the Duke of Hastings, all of those, there is such understanding of human relationships and how in the moment we just dive in and fall in. How is Shonda Rhimes so wide? January is always the month of her birth. She was born on 13th of January, 1970, and she is one of 6 children. Her mother brought up 6 children while going to college. Her mother has a PhD in education, and her father an MBA and taught also. She started doing some theatre, directing, and even a bit of acting, but always wanted to be a writer and ended up in LA. Now she has acknowledged herself that she had some real strong mentors around her who were also African American, and they were so fierce and so brilliant, but she understood what she needed to do, which was not to dream, but to become a doer. And if you go and check out her commencement address, you will hear her talk about it, her 3 rules of life. And one of which is, to get one thing, you always are going to have to sacrifice another. And dreamers are just that. It's pointless to dream, become a doer. And what we dream about when we're young changes, we know that. But why did I pick Chasing Cars for Snow Patrol? Apart from the fact you can't play a Snow Patrol song, another one, and not play Chasing Cars. Well, Shonda Rhimes has used that song 3 times, sung by different people in Grey's Anatomy. She so loves that understanding of the space we all need when we are in lust or in love and the needing. And is it a happy song? Is it a sad song? It is a song I always have in my singing psychic game show, and it always stirs up a problem. It's happy, it's sad, no it's not, because we all understand the stretches and strains and joys of life. Did you know when you are in your mother's womb, the first sense that starts to be created and exist is your hearing? So all of the bad pop songs and songs that your parents used to play when you were in your mother's womb make such a huge difference. Of course, you need me, the singing psychic, to really specialize and pull it out. But some of the songs around, when Shonda Rhimes was in the womb and just young, completely influenced her. For example, big song then was Help Me Make It Through the Night by Chris Christopherson.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against my skin, like a shadow on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night.
You see the similarities between the sense of this beautiful song and the Chasing Cars. This sense of, in this moment, we just, whatever you're going on around you, that beautiful sense of being with someone with you're passionate about, whether they're in and out your life all the time or whatever. It's so important. I know and see with all the work Shonda Rhimes writes and creates and supports, the pull and the push. Look at Bridgerton. My goodness, we are all fallen in complete love with everyone in the show. But the central romance is beautiful because of this push and this pull. Understand that without the pull and the push of life, we don't really exist. We'd like it all easy, but we know it never is. Now, why is Shonda Rhimes such a big storyteller? Well, one of the really big songs around when she was born is by Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue. The thing about this song is it's such a story. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for my mama and me, just his old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. I mean, my goodness, what a song to be really in your DNA. Such a story, and it carries on. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that my daddy ever did was before he left, he wanted to name me Sue. Yes, and the whole song is A Boy Named Sue. And it goes on about when he's a teenager, poor Johnny Cash being called Sue, and throughout his life, and he grew up quick, and he grew up mean, and all of these wonderful... And in the story, he meets his father, and they have a fighter, and he even says his father bit like a crocodile. So fantastic, right? And there's even a moral at the story as well. So basically saying that I named you Sue so that you would grow up tough and make you strong. Yes, a crazy song, really. I kind of love it in some dark way. But it twists and turns. There's some fantastic images in it. You know, when you say, oh, my father bit like a crocodile. So I gave you that name and I say goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And that's the name to help to make you strong. Yes, that is a wonderful... It is a wonderful song, yes. So I'm going to play a little bit of in a minute for you, so you can really hear the joy of A Boy Named Sue. But for me, Shonda Rhimes is so influenced because that is a weaving story with music. And actually, Shonda Rhimes, you will understand, she uses music so brilliantly in all her shows. From the way she used In My Blood and Ariana Grande with the orchestras in Bridgerton to the fantastic tunes. There are lists and lists on the internet of the top 10 or 12 songs that made you cry most in Grey's Anatomy. This woman knows how to play all of your heartstrings, anger, want, lust, need. And thank goodness she's on the planet. But she's such a strong woman. So she openly acknowledges she works like crazy. She works. She did a TEDx talk. I also have done a TEDx as well as a speaker. I'd just like to say that as a singing psychic. I'm still waiting for it. But don't worry, it happened in Glasgow in 2019. Seems so long ago now. But Shonda Rhimes acknowledges that she works hard and she has this hum. When she works hard, she loves it. And she's had to learn to come away from that a bit because she has 3 daughters, 11-year age gap. And so she has to give them time as well. And she's running this multi-million business. And still it's about how she spreads herself. But she loves to work. And that's why, for me, I actually believe while her parents were even making her in the womb, the big song, which reached number 2 in 1969, and in fact, Shonda was born on the 13th of January 1970, is Proud Mary by Creedence Clearwater. And of course, 2 years later, Tina Turner came and did her fantastic version. But of course, Proud Mary, I mean, amazing, took a job in the city.
Big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning.
Yes, Proud Mary keep on burning. And she keeps rolling. She works so hard and creates... Sometimes she has 4 different shows going at the same time. Fantastic, but she focuses and focuses. She is not a dreamer, she is a doer. And that is a message we can all learn to do, yes? I know myself, even me, the singing psychic, I'm always right. But we all know I should be going back to doing my live videos. I've done shows across the world. I've done many web series. But am I live with you now? No. And that's a choice I'm making. But I feel I need my new gold lame coat made first. And then I will get back on the video, yes? But come on, my lovelies. I'm now going to play it out, A Boy Named Sue. And then, of course, both versions, little bit of each, of Proud Mary. Have a fantastic week ahead. And if you get questions or worries this week, think about just say yes. Say yes to the hardness and, well, yes to all kinds of hardness. I would like some hardness. But yes to the hardness of life, of finding you have to overcome your own ways of being to get things done and stop being a dreamer, be a doer. Find one thing to do and get going, okay? Just say yes. I love this. And if you want to know more about Shonda Rhimes, her book is Year of Yes, How to Dance It Out, Stand in the Sun and Be Your Own Person. But also there's lots of stuff on her online as well. Go and listen. And if you haven't seen Bridgerton, go because I'm in love with everyone on it. Okay, if you want to contact me, The Singing Psychic, I'm on @SingPsychic on Twitter and @The Singing Psychic on Insta and YouTube. I have been across the world and I will be back soon, on tour soon. My singing psychic game show, can't wait to get back, to hear the voices of the laughter as I look at the songs around your heart and we all live a brilliant life. But between now and then, let's use this time to really be a doer about our dreams. Okay? So take it out, Johnny Cash and everyone. And I will see you next week with new songs of the week. And if you do have a problem and would like me to do a birthday or divorce reading for you or others, tweet me, let me know. I might put you in the show or do it separately. I'm always available also for corporate bookings. I've done, TEDx, Brit Awards, all kinds of things. Works for some crazy things. Okay, do widzenia. I am the singing psychic.